What's the perfect funnel? I mean, it depends, because some funnels people are willing to spend more upfront, in which case you don't need a long funnel in order to be doing well, because you can give people more if they're spending more. And then some funnels you need to have a lower price product and then have options. So the product might be that, say, 80% of people buy might only be $50, but 20% of people will buy that first upsell that's $100, and then they'll buy maybe a monthly membership of another product that you've got that's $50 a month or something, and then that adds up to quite a bit if the average person stays for say 8 months. If you've got something that's not good value and it's a monthly, the average person will stay for 3 months. If it's something that they really like and they are using, then the average person will stay 6 to 8 months is usually pretty good. I'm not saying that you can't go longer. If it's something that they find hard to cancel, like, say, web hosting, it's a bit of a pain to move your website from one host to another. It might be average out at 3 years. But for a lot of things, if it's, say, something more information type product or something like that, 6 to 8 months is pretty good. Sometimes you can have a high ticket product further down the funnel if it's relevant to do so. And sometimes there's affiliate offers that you might promote that are relevant, that might fit into your follow-up sequence for the members of that niche product. Like, for instance, we might not own any dog food ourselves, but we could affiliate to, say, a dog food supplier. And if people want that all-natural dog food, if they happen to be in wherever that jurisdiction is that they sell that dog food, then we could be earning an affiliate commission, just as an example.
Awesome. One of the things that I learned from you that I thought was just the coolest thing I'd ever seen, and so lucrative, was you put an offer between the buy button and the order form. And you made it even a continuity offer. And could you talk a little bit about that? Because to me, that was such a simple stroke of genius that totally transforms the math of the types of funnels that you guys run.
Yeah, in some niches, a continuity offer before they've gone and bought the main offer works better than offering it after they've already made the purchase. I mean, you always test these things. Like, sometimes someone's gone and bought the product, and then that might be your first offer as a dollar trial of some continuity offer, right? But in some cases, it actually works a lot better to just go, here's your two options. Either you're buying this product, like this book right here, or you're buying the platinum membership where you've got the book plus the continuity offer. Let's just use dog training as an example. Imagine you could buy the book, or you could buy the, let's say, a platinum offer that includes the book plus access to our dog trainers. You could ask them a question any day of the week, posted in our membership forum. You access 120 plus dog training videos that get added to every single month, and so forth. So you can join, just become a platinum member of our community, and that's, say, $37 a month, for instance. So some people would choose, I just want the book, and some people are like, yeah, no, I'll take that $37 a month thing, and then they're happy because they've constantly got all their dog stuff answered, and maybe they'll stay on for a long time, and maybe they'll, it's like some people would stay on for 3 years, some people will stay on for 3 months, and then it might average out at, say, 8 months. That's sort of like typical kind of behavior. So if you've got something of value that you can offer for a continuity, then quite frequently we find that offering people two options at the point of sale, actually, and you'll hear people say, hey, don't confuse people with too many options. This is only two options, two, sometimes three at most. So it's not like you're offering them 10 options here, but quite often offering them two options right there does better than one option and then the upsell. And I think part of it is that some people were never going to buy the book, but they were actually excited by the continuity thing because that's what they wanted, something a bit more all singing or dancing, like a bit more of a comprehensive product. So perhaps you're getting some sales that you wouldn't otherwise have made. Whereas if it's an upsell, then they needed to have bought the book first. But what if some people were never going to buy a book, but they were going to buy your big membership site with all of your videos and your access to your forum and all that stuff? So So that's why that option one, option two approach can work quite well. And it does impact things quite a lot, because the average dollars per sale, generally it'll go up from, say, let's say with upsells and everything, with say $100 upsell and stuff like that. Let's say your $50 product or whatever, you were making $80 a sale. Well, instead of that, you might be making $180 or $200 or more per customer, because maybe 30% of people will take that recurring, and 70% might take that one off. They just go, no, option one, option two, I'm just going to get the book. But 30% take the recurring, and if your average retention is 8 months, then that's quite a lot, right? Like, you can do the math on a calculator. It makes a big difference.
So, so what I love about this, so this is essentially a page that goes, like, somebody watches your video sales letter, or they read down through your text sales letter, they click to buy. Instead of going to the order form straight away, they go to this kind of interim page, and this interim page essentially asks them, select the type of package you want. Do you want like the regular package, or do you want this awesome package with all of this really, really cool stuff? They then select which package they want. Then they go to the order form. One of many reasons why I love this page and this idea and this tactic and strategy is because when we first, started doing funnels, we would have a really good conversion rate on upsell number one, as everybody does, no surprise there. We then started putting a bump offer on the order form, and what we found was, from a conversion perspective, the most amount of people would convert at that offer. So by putting an offer like on the order form, we got the highest take rate for that particular offer. The reason why I love this so much is because you've essentially gone one better than that. You've essentially taken a key strategic offer and you've put it before the order form, which means that you get the maximum quantity of eyeballs on an offer before they even visit the order form. And I just think that it was just such a genius little move. The way you do it is brilliant. You do continuity offers. Clearly, this can work even if you don't have a continuity offer. Just giving people like multiple options to upgrade before the order form is a great idea. But the math of what you were talking about there, if so many people that run kind of low ticket front end offers, they are in that $50 to $80 cost of acquisition AOV type scenario. And to be able to take a funnel like that from an $80 AOV to $180 to $200 AOV is an overnight transformation of the entire business. I mean, what you can do with all of that extra AOV, the amount of extra money you can spend to acquire more customers, the amount of extra profit that flows into the business. It's not a small thing. It's a massive, massive tactic that transforms the math of everything that is going on with your funnel. So if you enjoyed this clip and you'd like to benefit from more monetization secrets, go and register now for Monetization Daily. You can go to monetizationresearch.com to get it. It is a free newsletter that is absolutely awesome. It is delivered to your email inbox, and it contains lots of great monetization tips, tactics, and strategies that you will love. Again, head on over to monetizationresearch.com to get it now.